Welcome everyone to Bonifabcustom. Today we're going to continue on our dagger or mini sword. First thing we're going to do is we're going to heat treat the blade and then we're going to work on the handle. So I'm going to start grinding the bevels with 220 grit sandpaper right now. So now we have the blade pre-finished. We had it heat treated. We actually tempered it also. And then I gave it about a 220 grit sandpaper for now. Now we're gonna work on the handle. And I was gonna make it out of ebony and some brass, but I changed my mind. And we're gonna make it out of some beautiful cocobolo. So let's get into that by making some sketches. So the grip, I want it to look something like this. It's gonna have some ribs going across and the pommel's gonna be screwed into the bottom here and probably gonna make that out of brass. And here we can see the guard. So to do this kind of handle, I'm gonna do it on my CNC. So the first thing I'm gonna do is I'm gonna recreate this in 3D on my CAD software, and I can take that, program it, and machine it on my CNC. So this is the 3D file I created, and if I rotate it, you can see this is where the pommel's gonna go, and this is the part for the guard. So you can see these ribs on here and how it tapers. The whole thing tapers from one thickness to another. So let's program this and get it on our CNC, get it cutting. The handle on the CNC came out really nice. It's actually pretty smooth. I'm just gonna touch it up a little bit with some 220 sandpaper and then some some Scotch-Brite. So now we're going to drill a hole. You actually have to drill a hole all the way through for the tang. And this is going to be welded, this small screw, on the tang, and it's going to be sticking out. So we're going to find our center, and we have to make the hole at least this diameter, which is 3/16. So I went in with even a longer drill, and hopefully it made it right through. So now we're going to cut it off and take a look at the other side. Now I flipped it over. Now the hole didn't come through, so I flipped it over and squared it up the best I could, because this whole surface is rounded, but these grooves are actually parallel. So I went by the grooves, and we're not going to drill that deep. We just want to connect that hole. Drilled it about 5/16. Okay, fits in snug, so we're gonna just clean up the edges a little bit, and then put it together. So let's put it together. Now, this is just preliminary sanding. We need to sand out all the scratches, especially on this side here, and all down here. And I still have to sand down the guard. So I'm just gonna put this on. And before I sand it, I am going to fit it better, because it still isn't, it's not perfect, but I want to make sure all that fitment's done before. So we have our handle. They look pretty nice. See if it fits better the other way. Yep. Okay, looks nice and straight. And that's gonna have to fit also, but it feels nice. Thanks again, everyone, for watching Bonifabcustom as we worked on our handle and finished our handle today out of our cocobolo material. I hope you enjoyed this episode. Tomorrow we will be having a shop tour live on our YouTube and Instagram. Now, to be involved in our giveaway, you must leave a comment on this video tonight. And then you will be entered into the draw that we will be having tomorrow night on our live show and our shop tour. So thanks again for all your support, and don't forget to subscribe, and we'll see you tomorrow night.